In general, the magnetic shift, which is fact, it is occurring. But the question is, what's it connected to? What will it cause? And what's causing it? It has something to do with the whole system of the Earth. So there's definitely earthquakes involved. There's definitely weather being involved. It's definitely something to do with our relationship with the rest of the universe, including the moon and the sun and whatever other bodies are nearby or possibly coming nearby. People seem to connect pole shift with the idea of unknown, unseen planets that come in, possibly Planet X or comets, planets that don't even exist to our understanding. They're force fields, and some people can think it's something in between, like a brown dwarf or an X-ray planet. You know, believe me, it's not just so far-fetched, because we don't know what's in the universe. It's not always like rocks out there. There are points of energy and movement that don't exist in the physical state. It could be plasma, it could be energy, it could be dark matter, it could be antimatter, it could be concentrations of something else that we don't quite understand. All this stuff is new that I'm throwing at you. You know, 50 years ago, we didn't even know about this. We didn't even know what a quasar was. We hardly understood black holes. You know, there's evidence for it when you point the telescope out there and you look at the data, but we didn't really know. You know, when Einstein was young, we didn't know a lot of things also. In fact, Einstein gave us a proper understanding through some of his theories. So I'm throwing these things at you because they all seem to be connected in the wider scheme of things. Now, this is a video about magnetic pole shift. So it's a global change which is going to occur, and it could be catastrophic. We don't know. People are saying a lot of the prophecies must be interpreted as, you know, predicting the pole shift. And some people say it's periodic. There's a cycle. Some people would say it's a 3,600-year cycle. Some people say it's a 12,000-year cycle. Some people say it's like a 25,500-year cycle connected with the Mayan calendar. So, and for those of you who think that 2012 wasn't a big game-changing point, yes it was. We have finished a major part of the transition. Everything prior to the 2012 point, and then everything after it that we are now experiencing, is new. There's an acceleration of certain things that are going to happen. There's just going to be a big change. I would suggest several things, okay? And here's the clincher. This is why you watch my video all the way through, so you can get the important information. You do not want to be living on any of the west coasts of any land mass on the earth. And I repeat, you do not want to be living on any of the west coasts, westward facing coasts, or southwestward, northwestward. Any of these coasts may be susceptible to all of the water which is westwards of them come rushing at them at greater than tsunami, like mega tsunami. So I repeat, any westward facing land on bodies of water, especially large bodies of water. I'm not talking about small ponds, you're just going to get splashed. I'm talking about anyone on oceans, large lakes. And we also have to talk about altitude. If you are at a low altitude, obviously you're going to get inundated by water. I believe that there's a safe zone. Some people say you have to be above 7,000 feet. I don't believe you have to be that high up. I believe that somewhere between 1,000 to 2,000 feet if you're within sight of the ocean, could be good enough. Now, the reason why I'm saying is because if I say 7,000 feet, that's not feasible to most people. It's not. And as far as how quickly you're going to be able to get to safe land, you're going to have to do it like lickety-split, like this. So have your game plan, have your exit route. Things might happen also to the roadways. If the land starts to shake, you're going to have a lot of destruction in your path. So figure out how you can get there, even if you have to run. If there's no way to move everything, your house, your people, your belongings, then you have to have an escape route to your higher ground. And I'm telling you, if that's not possible, forget everything and just go to the higher ground and get established. You need something new. Now, if you don't want to heed this warning and you think that I'm just talking nonsense, then so be it. But you were warned. And when it comes that day, you're just going to remember the video, and then it will be too late. Thanks for listening. Leave your comments. Favorite this. Thumbs up, like this. And make sure you're subscribed. Well, it's up there. Hey, you know, hand motions. It's all the same.